Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Flosko here, and today we're going to learn some more idioms. Now I know my eyes probably look really tired, but I was out last night, I was having fun, but I'm back home early in the morning, ready to make a video just for you. And for Kitty. Hey, big Kitty. And if you don't know what an idiom is, it is in the description. So, let's get to learning some new idioms. And the first idiom for today will be to take the fall. And to take the fall means to take the blame. For example, if me and you, we're good friends and we go out somewhere and there's a very, very nice store that sold very expensive things and you bump into something and it falls and breaks. And this thing is very expensive, like $2,000. Something very expensive. But I know you don't have money, but I do. So when a guy comes, the owner of the store says, "Who broke this thing?" I would say, "I did it." And that would mean I'm taking the fall because I'm taking the blame for you, even though I didn't really do it. Now, most people take the fall when they are capable of dealing with the consequences better than the other person. And for another example, let's say I wanted to have a party and I invite 30 people to the party. 30 people are ready to come, have fun, drink, eat, whatever. But in actuality, the place they are going to can only fit 20 people in a comfortable situation. So when 30 people show up to the party and it's very uncomfortable and no one really likes the party, well, when someone asks, "Why is it so crowded in here?" I could say, "Hey, I take the fall on this. I definitely invited too many people. It is my fault." And that would be me taking the fall. So let's get to the next one. And the next idiom is a nail biter. And a nail biter is a contest between two or more parties in which you cannot predict the outcome. So let's say you're watching football. Not in America we call this football soccer, but the rest of the world you call it football. If you're watching a football game and the score is 5-5 and it's the world championship and there's only 1 minute left and someone has to score, it's a nail biter. You're not sure who's going to win because it is so close. So let's make another example. Let's say there was a new world government. The whole world was involved in one government. You can go from Russia to America, not need a visa. You could go from Brazil to Antarctica, not need a visa or anything. And we needed someone to run this world government. So let's say it was a vote between Putin and Obama. 10 million people voted for Putin. 10 million people voted for Obama. And there was one vote left and no one knew what it was and no one knew where this person was from. So it becomes a nail biter. You don't know what the result's going to be and it causes you to be nervous and to do this. Damn, speaking of nail biting, I need a nail clipper. So that's basically a nail biter. A very close competition in which you cannot tell who's going to win. And it makes you nervous. So let's get to the next one for today. And the next idiom is, the rest is gravy. Gravy. Now what gravy actually is this really good sauce that we put on our mashed potatoes and a lot of other foods. Oh, I love gravy. I love gravy. And in this idiom, that has nothing to do with food. When you say the rest is gravy, that means when you reach a certain point, the rest is very, very easy. For example, so let's pretend you have children. Maybe some of you do have children, but let's pretend you have children if you don't. So the first 18 years of raising this child will be very difficult because they'll be in the house a lot. You have to take them to school, take them to the doctor, pay for their bills or whatever. Everything you basically have to pay for. But a lot of times, usually when a child becomes 18 or 21, they move out the house. So knowing this, someone could say, "Congratulations, you're a new mother. For the next 18 years, things will be very difficult for you. But after that, it'll be gravy. It would be easy after that because he or she will be independent. They will have their own stuff, their own house, their own bills to pay for. And you don't have to worry about it anywhere near as much as you did before." Or another example, I have a lot of friends from Russia who really, really want to come to America and maybe even live here someday. But the hardest part for them is getting their visas. Getting their visas that will allow them to come here. But the thing is, once they get their visa, the rest is gravy. They can buy a ticket whenever they want and they will be able to come here. So something is hard at a certain moment of time and then it becomes very easy later. And that easy part that comes later is gravy. The rest is gravy. So you get your visa and you'll be allowed to come here. The rest is gravy. Buy a ticket. So let's get to the last one for today. And the last one is night out. And a night owl is someone who stays up when it's very late, who probably goes to bed in the morning. Now what an owl actually is a kind of bird. And apparently they like to be out at night. So if you're a person who stays up very, very late, and usually on the computer, on Contacted, or Facebook or something, you are a night owl. Now we are going to learn a bonus phrase with my app. So let's go to phrasal verbs.
Hey, and thank you for choosing the phrasal verb section of my app.
Yeah, whatever, shut up. And now from the list here, I'm able to pick any of these phrasal verbs I want to learn about. So for today, let's learn about to burn up.
Next phrasal verb we're going to learn is to burn up. Now to burn up means to be hot.
I think I like this guy. And that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me, vk.com/Velasco, that's me, and subscribe to my YouTube page to see all my videos. See you again soon. Later.